Okay, the market is changing. The market's going down. The market's going up. Interest rates are going crazy. Inventory is going down. It's going up. Multiple offers are here. Multiple offers are gone. All these headlines that we're looking at every single day do nothing but one thing. They wreak havoc on our mental state in the business. And if you're watching this video right now and you've got a little bit of uncertainty in the business right now, chances are you're thinking like, is this the time where I need to be taking all of my cash and I need to hoard it? Or is this the time where I need to go all in with everything that I do? And here's my answer to you. The biggest brand almost never loses. The biggest brand almost never loses, right? So back in 2009, 2008, 2010, could you survive on a non-REO business? And the answer would be yes. You could have survived easily on a non-REO business, but let me explain. Does that mean we can take 10 listings and sell 10 listings? The answer is no. If you took 10 listings back then, you probably only sold 1 to 3 of those 10, and the other 7 either got canceled or they expired. Now, some agents would say, I only want to take listings that sell. And while I agree with that, at the end of the day, it's not always possible to do that. You with me on this? So are we going back to a market to where you need to take 10 listings and only sell 3? The answer would be no. Are we going into a market to where it's going to get a little bit more competitive to get these listings? The answer probably would be yes. Do we need to pay a little bit more attention to pricing? The answer would be yes, right? Do we need to pay a little bit more attention to process? The answer would be yes. Should we withhold content or slow down our advertising based on this new recession, this new market, wherever the market's going? The answer would be no. In fact, I don't know if you guys are seeing this in your market. For our ads and some of the clients that we're running through right now, we're seeing some of our cost per leads cut in half right now because advertising is pulling back a little bit. There are people that still have a little bit of hangover from 2008, 9, and 10, and they're worried, hey, are we going back to that? Now, the world economy or the US economy may go back to something like that if inflation isn't curbed, if the war gets worse, if some other things kind of kick in. Will the real estate industry follow in suit? My suggestion, my thoughts on this would probably no. In fact, I think real estate would be the very vehicle that pulls everything out of the recession, which is great for us in this business. My suggestion to you is if you're already advertising right now, to pay attention to the numbers, look at what's working, look at what's not, scale what's working, kill what's not, and go all in on media. Because when everybody's running for the hills, it typically means everything's on sale. And when everything's on sale, we buy it for cheap. When we buy it for cheap, we get a bigger ROI. Figuratively, right? Doesn't always work that way, but most of the time. It does. So content right now, I'd be going all in. Video right now, I'd be going all in. Digital advertising, I would be going all in. How much money would I spend a month? Look, I would be tracking every dollar that went out the door. Very, very, like ferociously, I would be looking at everything. And if it worked, like I said, I would scale it until it no longer works. And then I would try something else, but I would be pushing as hard as I can. I don't know anybody who hoarded their way to wealth. I don't know one person, meaning like when the market kind of shifted and everybody kind of pulled back and shut everything off and went hid in the corner. I don't know anybody who did that in 2007, 8, 9, and 10 and came out the other side wealthy. They may not have come out of the other side in bankruptcy or losing their home or some of the stuff that a lot of real estate agents back then went through, but they definitely didn't grow their wealth, right? So if you're worried about all the headlines right now, I don't know anybody who's in massive action right now that is not having the best year of their career right now. Massive actions where it is content creation, advertising, video, all of that stuff, trust me. You go all in it right now, and this market will reward those. The people that say, wait a second, I'm going to pull back because maybe they did a few $100,000 last year in GCI, didn't have to work that hard for it other than writing a lot of offers. Market's going to humble those people. I think it's going to be a little difficult. So get comfortable with content creation, get comfortable with video, put it out there, get better and better and better and better. Learn how to advertise it. Heck, maybe we're doing your ads for you and you're already going through this right now. If you want us to do our ads for you, we'll give you an option below that. Somewhere in the blog post, you can click a link and talk to me about what that would look like. Now is the time to go all in. I promise you, at the end of whatever we may go through, whatever we are going through, whatever is coming, whatever is not coming, however you look at this, the one that goes all in on content is going to win, always. It's always going to happen. Even in a 2008 economy, which I think we can all agree we're not in right now, the biggest content creator, spreader, the biggest brand is always going to win. Hope this was valuable. If you want us to help with your ads, let us know below in the blog post. Have a great beginning of your week, and I will talk to you on the next one. See ya.